Okay, so today we are moving on to Black Ops 4 Zombies. Probably one of the most diverse in terms of opinion zombies experience we've had. That being said, 9 being the first map I'm covering, probably one of my favourite maps in zombies, at least to the theme of it anyway. I think it's absolutely incredible. But Black Ops 4 Zombies as a whole is interesting, not only because of the general kind of consensus with the mode, but because I didn't really played that much Black Ops 4 Zombies. I think the maps I probably played the most are 9, Blood of the Dead, Classified. I think I played a little bit of Voyage, well, a decent amount of Voyage. I think I played Alpha Omega and Tag Tone once or twice, and then maybe Ancient Evil and Dead of the Night a little bit more than those two. But that being said, the memory of the game, at least in the maps I haven't played the most of, completely gone. But 9, I love 9, and we're going to talk about the map in general today. I will do a general kind of overview of Black Ops 4 Zombies as a whole, and kind of go over the weird design choices they made and things they changed that didn't need to, and stuff like that, after I've covered the maps individually. But same process, going over the map, what it added, what is new with it, overall thoughts of the map, and then moving on to the next one. Again, with these videos, not covering the Easter eggs and stuff like that. I will be saving those for future videos. But yeah, let's get straight into 9 and talk about what the map added. Okay, so first of all, we'll talk about the wonder weapon. So that is going to be Death of Orion, or if you upgrade it, it's called Sir Ket's Kiss, I believe. And it's not the best thing ever, I'll give it that. So essentially, how I use it, and I think how most people use it, is you charge the shot, you shoot it into a horde, and it keeps them there for a while. It can kill, and if you have instant kill, it does kill quite effectively, but it's very slow at killing, and it's just not that cool. I think the idea of it is cool, having it be like a scorpion, chained to your wrist. I quite like that kind of vibe with it, but in terms of outside the visuals, it's really nothing crazy. I'll be honest, the wonder weapons in Black Ops 4, some of them are a bit of a swing and a miss. Some of them are quite fun, I'll give them that. Some of them are quite well done, but some of them just don't hit as well, especially when you compare them to the specialists in Black Ops 4, which I'll cover again later down the line. But for the sake of this video and the footage you're seeing, I'll use Viper and Dragon in this video, which is essentially a sword and a shotgun specialist, and it kind of has the monkey bomb effect if you use a special ability with it. But there's quite a few specialists to go over. I think there's 8 total in the game. So again, I'll cover those separately, but they really did kind of steal the limelight for wonder weapons in this game, I'd say, because some of them are just that good. But yeah, the Death of Orion, nothing crazy, but I do like how it looks. Okay, so you've also got the new kind of version of monkey bombs, and I believe they're called, yeah, I believe they're called homunculus or something like that. Essentially, it's this little dude who you inject who gets really pissed off and starts fighting all the zombies around him until he explodes. Nothing crazy, it still acts completely like a monkey bomb, only it kills while it's active, so I guess you could kind of compare it to a little Arnie over a monkey bomb. But yeah, you get the general idea from that type of equipment. And again, with the equipment slots in Black Ops 4, because you only get one, some of the default ones you get, more specifically the Wraith Fire, it just kind of overshadows the monkey bombs and any other equipment you can get in the map. So that's another thing to talk about down the line about Black Ops 4. But moving on from that, we have the shield. Now, the shield is just, a general CoD Zombies shield. I think it has a weapon on it in this game. I think it shoots fire bullets or something like that. It's called the Brazen Ball in 9. I think it's in other maps as well. I could be wrong. But shield is a shield, protects you from the back. But the difference is, in Black Ops 4, which again, with design choice, and I'll cover these more in depth later down the line. But when the shield breaks, you have to go and get it back like you would in the old game. But you now have to pay for it. So I think it caps out at 2,500 points, which is kind of steep just to get a shield back. But on the flip side, if it doesn't break and you get a carpenter, it repairs the shield as well, which is nice, I suppose. Having the shield repaired for free to max is good, but having to pay for the shield to get repaired is something very strange. Okay, so in terms of special zombies, 9 actually houses quite a lot, and I think there is quite a few special zombie types in Black Ops 4 Zombies anyway, but on 9, you've got your 2 different types of gladiators. So you've got your quicker, less armoured ones that jump at you. You've got your normal gladiators that throw spears at you. The dog rounds have been replaced with tigers, which honestly kinda like. I think that's pretty cool. I think the dog rounds do actually flip between the tigers and the gladiators, or a mix of both sometimes. But the dogs have been replaced with tigers, we'll say that, and I quite like that. It's just cool to look at. There's also a new boss type that spawns called the Blightfather. I believe this spawns on multiple different maps, and he's fine. Like, he's not the most annoying thing to deal with. He has like this big weak spot on his chest. More of a nuisance enemy than anything else. It does go down after a fair amount of bullets, but it's not too crazy. But yeah, that's in terms of weapons and enemies. That's pretty much the base of it for 9. I will go over the Easter egg at some point, but the boss fight I do quite like in 9. It's quite fun. But again, separate video. Now in terms of 9 itself, being in like an arena, there's a really cool feature you can kind of play into called crowd affinity. Basically, if you're doing well and playing well, you'll have good crowd affinity. You can see it next to your points. There's like a little thumbs up or a thumbs down depending on how well you're doing, and they'll throw power-ups into the arena. Most of the time, especially like the rounds I was at in this footage, you're either going to get a fire sale, which is kind of pointless, or a full power. And the full power is new to Black Ops 4. Essentially what it does is fully recharges your specialist straight away, which is pretty useful. And that power up has been through plenty of other zombies games after Black Ops 4. But again, very useful for high rounds because the specialists are very, very strong. And if you have negative crowd affinity, I think they just throw stuff at you, I think, to be honest. Which is quite funny. But I do like that. It does play into the arena type of theme very well. In terms of like the perk system and the kind of elixirs, which is the new version of Gobblegums in Black Ops 4, I will talk about it more so in a future video. But it's iffy, I'll say that so far. Like, there's 4 perks on the map through the towers around the outside. Each tower is themed around a certain god, which I honestly quite like. I think that's really cool as well. They all look very different to each other, and it's pretty cool looking. In terms of visuals on 9, it's absolutely fantastic. I think it's really, really good. So my overall thoughts with 9, at least at launch, I think it was definitely the best map in the game by far. I know some people that love Mob of the Dead are probably going to jump at that, but the thing is with Blood of the Dead, at least compared to 5 and Classified, is Blood of the Dead feels different enough, kind of, to be considered new. So in terms of that, I will put 9 over Blood of the Dead, but obviously Mob of the Dead is probably one of the better maps ever. But Mob of the Dead and Blood of the Dead feel very different, and I'll cover that in the Blood of the Dead video. That's really hard to say quickly. But yeah, 9 at launch, definitely my favourite map for sure. Still probably one of my favourite maps in Black Ops 4. Closely followed by probably Ancient Evil. I think Ancient Evil is a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to covering that because the Wonder Weapons are crazy and the map is just, it's nuts. Like, if you play Black Ops 4, you'll know that the story they tried to do with new characters is quite wild, but at the same time, it's starting to look like with Black Ops 6 that it may be coming back in some way. I don't know yet, but it is teased in some degree in Black Ops 6, so we'll see. But yeah, overall 9, solid map. Really easy to get high rounds on. You can also run trains in the spawn. There's some solid camping spots, some easy strats. So if you go for high rounds, 9 is definitely quite the easy map to do it on. Although I will say Black Ops 4 high rounds is fairly straightforward. It's just obviously a time sink. But yeah, 9, pretty damn good. So next up, in terms of the Black Ops 4 maps, obviously you've got the 4 maps at launch. I will cover Voyage of Despair next, because it's technically the next newest map. And then we'll move on to Blood of the Dead, Classified, and then go through all of the DLC maps. So thank you all for watching. Leave your thoughts on 9 down in the comments below, and as always, I'll catch you all in the next one.